Hey guys, how you doing? It's Mike Morgan here, your CIS 73 instructor, coming at you live or pre-recorded in this case. Good morning, good evening, happy lunchtime, whatever it is for you. But we are gonna go over the new project that we have, the Photobash project. Okay, we started this in class. Let's go over to our split screen view here. We started this in class. This was the demonstration I did for you guys while I had you guys start on yours. And what photo bashing is, which is the name of this project, it's just a graphic slang term for taking a bunch of photos and bashing them together in Photoshop to create a new image. So I want you guys to do a person, a place, or a thing, or all of the above. So what we did, these are all different images that we took together. I got Pluto in here, we got sand dunes in here, which I duplicated and mirrored. I got several different cities here. We got sky from one place. We got Arizona rocks from Arizona. And we put them all together and made this magical world and photo bashed it. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to do. So let's run into Canvas. Let's go into Canvas. Let's get Canvas pulled up here. Where you at, Canvas? There you are. Okay, I got this in student mode, so it's got a little pink around the border, so don't worry about that. You're gonna run on down to assignments. You're going to go down to create a photo bash in Adobe Photoshop. That's our new assignment. This is so fun. You're going to just love it. So let's just go through this real quick. I just want to go through it real quick so you can know what you're supposed to do. Okay. So the size minimum requirements is 6 inches. Please don't get your inches mixed up with your pixels. Okay. Maximum of 18 inches. Okay, if you want to go huge and make some like 4-foot poster, go ahead, but make me a copy that's like a smaller version that's that I can actually open, that won't take up 9 gigs of memory. Okay, so anywhere from 6 inches to 18 inches is a good size, just to save on space. Decide if you want to do a square, or if you want to do a rectangle, or vertical like a poster, or for in this situation, for example, I chose to do a cinematic looking envelope screen style. So whatever you like, this is your project and you get to be the boss. So use Photoshop for this. Let's keep this in Photoshop. I know you guys are super masterful of Illustrator with the projects we've done recently, but if you want to add text to it and stuff, go ahead, but do it in Photoshop. Your file submission type, that's going to be a JPEG, so make that a JPEG. Shapes that are rectangular or square is okay. We already went over that, so you get to decide what shape it's going to be. But what's really important here is it says start at 300 ppi, 300 pixels per inch. Okay, that way when we print it out, it's going to look perfect. At least pretty close to perfect. So the next one says use several images to make up a unique image with a person, place, or thing. Or all of the above. So you could have a person in a place, on a thing, if you like. That would be cool. So take several images from the web or your personal photos even, and construct your image. So you get to, this is your world. You're going to make it up. Okay. Use tools and techniques like duplicate, rotate, mirror, cloning. Going to use cloning for this, color adjustment to customize your project. So this is why create a photo bash in Photoshop is such a great assignment, because it's going to exercise your abilities to identify and locate what tools or effects you're going to need to employ to make the image do what you want to do to kind of convey your concept. I think it's a perfect assignment for learning Photoshop. Your assignment is to Photobash, which is a slang term for creating a new concept from many different images. You get the idea, right? You're creating something totally new and unique by photoshopping together the images. Okay, let's move on. Things you can do. You can do these. You can use your imagination to create an epic new breed of exotic animal. You can do a wild jungle person. You could do a crazy yacht. You could have like this futuristic city, a new costume for a character. You can do a post-apocalyptic war zone, or you could do a beautiful, peaceful utopia. Anything you want. Just use several images to get the final result. Okay, so here's a couple tips though. Use lighting and perspective to make it more believable. So when you're picking different images and stuff, you pay attention to which way it's like lit, you know, and so your shadows are all going the same direction, and make sure your perspective is kind of believable. It's just a tip. I mean, this is not an art class, but if you want it to look really cool, pay attention to those things. Things you cannot do. No, you cannot do these things. You cannot drop a few pics in and call it done. Weak. That would be weak. Do not copy or buy your finished image. That just make me mad. Do not do this project in Illustrator. We don't need to do this in Illustrator. This is a Photoshop job, so let's keep it in Photoshop. Why are we doing this? Why? What's the point? Well, photo bashing is a great way to exercise the ability to incorporate images and manipulate them to convey a new idea while exercising your abilities to use Photoshop techniques like resize, duplicate, rotate, mirror, cloning, and color adjustment to customize your project. So I already went over that, but again, you're gonna be finding where things are. You're gonna be really searching out your technique that you want to use to do your thing. So I got a couple inspirational Photobash images that other people have created. This guy did a cool kind of Atlantis situation. This guy did a cool post-apocalyptic. Now a lot of these guys are painting over. You can paint over your images. Just because they're images doesn't mean you can't grab the paintbrush tool and start paint. I mean, you could paint out somebody's eye and make them a cyclops for all I care, whatever you want. This guy did like a futuristic soldier. That's really cool. A Star Wars scene. You know, this guy did a cool Star Wars scene. This guy is great because he shows the images that he used to create his character. This one's fantastic. I love it. Absolutely love this. It's like this kangaroo falcon hopping wild thing. I love it. It's totally Photobashy. So really fun. This is gonna be a fun project. You're gonna love it. Okay, so, and if you get super stuck, you can look at some videos on YouTube. Some of these guys are just straight up using photos. Some of them are using photos and like using the brush and painting over it a lot. Here's one I did with Morgan Designs a couple years ago. And some YouTube reference for you. So have a great assignment. If you have any questions, you just hit me up on Canvas, email me or whatever. But I cannot wait to see the magic you guys create with all your new knowledge in Adobe Photoshop. So have a great project. Knock 'em dead.